I was heartbroken, like, and obviously your head's doing overtime and couldn't sleep or anything, so I just ended up walking around Manchester for a few hours. I think it's wisdom is the toughest to teach us because it gives you the test first and the lesson last. Definitely when you've done all the hard work and you're ready to get your reward, which is obviously you get that victory, and also financially, like, it's a business now as well, so when you're not getting that financial like burst that's going to carry you through at your next camp, like, it makes things a little bit more difficult. To be honest, we've had another change of opponent, so I think it was earlier this week. I've got a new opponent, and he's a Russian. He's very durable. Obviously, much from want to pick very durable people. I don't want to be blasting people out.
Right then, October Red Boxing back with the lovely Cyrus Pattinson. How have you been? Because last time we spoke, and we were just speaking off camera, you were supposed to fight, I think it was on the Chisora undercard, Parker undercard. What happened?
It was in Manchester as well.
I'm not creating another unlucky omen, am I?
No, definitely not. We got all the way through, got the public weigh-in, got the hotel room, and I was just chilling. I had fueled up, and I think it was about 9 o'clock at night, and I got a phone call, and just says that my opponent had tested positive with.
Yeah, apologies about that. So you said like you was in your room, you were chilling.
Yeah, fueled up. So I went through the whole process. Now, like, all that's left to do is basically fight in the morning, and I got the message, a phone call to say that he had tested positive, so the fight was off. I was heartbroken, like, and obviously your head's doing overtime and couldn't sleep or anything, so I just ended up walking around Manchester for a few hours and eating Dunkin' Donuts because I was that depleted and not trying to charm myself up. So it's one of them, like, but it's I learned a lot from it. It meant that obviously you look back in hindsight. I said it to my dad today as well, that I think it's wisdom is the toughest to teach us because it gives you the test first and the lesson last. So looking back now, like, it just meant that I stayed on it over Christmas, and I was able to straight away and was obviously in February and get the fight done.
And we talk about that mindset. I don't think us as fans realise how difficult it is when you're geared up, you've been in camp, you've been training for how many weeks, you live in the gym, almost there, and then the fight doesn't happen. I just want you to explain to the fans what it's like from your side of, being that disappointed when all you want to do is get in the ring and fight.
Definitely when you've done all the hard work and you're ready to get your reward, which is obviously you get that victory, and also financially, like, it's a business now as well, so when you're not getting that financial like burst that's going to carry you through at your next camp, like, it makes things a little bit more difficult. But thankfully I've got a good sponsorship base and they supported us all the way through, and I was able to pay back obviously and look after them when I had my next fight.
It's interesting that you mentioned that about the sponsorships, and I think sometimes people take for granted the benefit of having a sponsor, because when you're not fighting, like you said, it's a business. You need to collect some money, you've got to live. This is your chosen full-time job. It's not like you can go to your day job and then do some boxing on the weekends. The benefits of having sponsors to support you, say for example you're off with injury, or like you said, the fight doesn't happen.
It does, yeah, and I mean, like, just no one person at the end of the day. I want to buy Christmas presents for my family and stuff, do you know what I mean? So, and it's December as well, so like it was tough, but like you say, my sponsors helped us carry through into my next camp, so they kind of pay for your next camp, and then you keep going. Otherwise, obviously I would have been, if I wasn't as privileged, then I would have had to go to work and box, so I'm very thankful.
And we talk about that and carrying on through your camp. We're here now. It is going to be April the 16th, fight night again. How's the preparation gone for this fight night so far?
Preparation's really been really good. I mean, I only had, I think it was less than a week after London for the Ryder Danny Jacobs fight, so when I was back in the camp, I was still at a high level of fitness, just sharpening again and working and building. And I've had some really good sparring. Like, I've been away down to spar Benn for the week, got valuable rounds, 16 rounds I think we had within that week. Lewis Ritson. I sparred with a lot of, obviously, Callum French. So I've been getting good rounds, and they're like mini fights, to be honest with you. So I'm feeling good and excited for the weekend.
I need a microphone and speakers like his. So your opponent then that you've prepared for, you prepare in boxing anyway. I guess it doesn't matter who steps in the ring, because at some point you're going to have to use your boxing brain. Because I've spoken to several boxers, and one thing that they tend to say, it doesn't matter how much you study your opponent, you can overstudy them, and then they could come in the ring and do something different. But in preparation, what have you prepared for with your opponent?
Yeah, to be honest, we've had another change of opponent. So I think it was earlier this week. I've got a new opponent, and he's a Russian. He's very durable. Obviously, Matchroom want to pick very durable people. I don't want to be blasting people out. Like, the ring time is what I need to. That's most important before I progress and obviously go towards titles and stuff. So I think he's only been stopped 5 times in the 30 losses he has. He likes to come forward as well, to be honest with you. So we're going to see a different side. I think in my last fight, obviously after you got a taste of it in the first round, I think that predominantly I was chasing for the fight. But I think if he wants to come, then obviously I'm prepared, and we might have a little bit of a shootout. So it might be nice for the supporters.
Well, we do love your boxing style. You're a very skilled fighter, obviously under good management as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you out. Is this fight going to go the distance? You mentioned that he's only been taken out TKO or KO 5 times. Are you looking to make that number 6?
If it's there, it's there. Like, predominantly what my main focus is on getting the win, but 100% that if I'm hurting him, well, I will hurt him, and I see the openings there, then I'll be taking him out.
We love to hear it. Anyway, Cyrus, I know you got to get ready, because no doubt you'll be soon up in there. Always a pleasure to see you and speak with you. Take care, and I should see you tomorrow, actually.
I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.